Alrighty, guys, welcome back. 2009 NLDS Game 4 between the Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. And we could have a series over tonight if the Phillies can win their third in a row. We shall see. I think that's how it's... I guess it's how... I'm pretty... yes. Yes, it's got to be 2. It's 2-1 Philadelphia. All right, yeah, let's just go with that. I don't know why you keep questioning it. I keep thinking... I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, NLDS Game 4, let's get it on. All right, Ubaldo Jimenez, the right-hander for the Colorado Rockies. He's going up against Jimmy Rollins, Shane Victorino, Chase Utley, Ryan Howard, Jason Worth, Raul Ibanez, Pedro Feliz, and Carlos Ruiz, and the pitcher, Cliff Lee. Cliff Lee is a left-hander. This is going to be a redo of Game 1 of the series. Cliff Lee will be going up against Carlos Gonzalez, Dexter Fowler, Todd Helton, Troy Tulowitzki, Garrett Atkins, Yovid Torabella, Seth Smith, Clint Barmas, and the pitcher, Ubaldo Jimenez. All right, here's Coors Field in all of its glory. Let's get things on the way and see if this is the last game of the series or if we're going to have more baseball. Is this one going 5? So, here we go. Jimenez against Jimmy Rollins. As a 2-0-2, it's going to change to a 4-0-2, or 4-0-2 is going to be a walk. So he's going to walk him right off the bat. That's probably not a great start. Shane Victorino up. Shane Victorino, Game 4. Here we go. 121, change to 321. The 321 is going to be an infield base hit for Shane Victorino, and the Phillies got something going here in the top of the first inning. Nobody out yet, and that brings up Chase Utley. So you bet... what happened there? Let's undo that play. I don't know what happened. Hang on a second. Shane Victorino, he got a single, 1B, a 1 base. There you go. I don't know what happened there. Chase Utley on 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the first. Chase Utley. That is a 5-0-2, and we're going to a rare play. Of course we're going to a rare play. Of course we're going to a rare play. Now I have to go get the charts for the rare play, because... Oh, computer sports. This is a season ticket baseball. We're looking for the rules. That's the rule supplement. That doesn't help. There's the rules. We gotta go find the rare play charts. Rare plays. Alright, so we have runner on first. Less than 2 outs. We're gonna re-roll. We're on the runner on first. Less than 2 outs rare play charts. It's a 597. 597. It's a weakly hit front. It's a weakly hit ball in front of the catcher who throws to short stop to force out our runner at first. The shortstop may complete the double play by successfully challenging the batter's speed. All right, so here we go. So it's a little number in front of the plate. Torabella jumps out, throws it to second. Tulowitzki grabs it. He's out. Victorino, they throw it to first, trying for the double play. And Chase Utley has a speed of 4. So we need Troy Tulowitzki. Troy Tulowitzki. Arm is a 3. He's a 3. He's got to roll these 2 dice. I don't think he gets a 6-sider. I don't believe. Do you? Does he? I don't think so. Let me just double check. Challenging the infielders are the base runners. Challenging the fielder's arm. It doesn't say, so I'm just going to assume you rolled the 2 dice. I don't know. You'd think it'd be a little easier to find that information, but let's roll it and see. We got a 7 and 0, 7, and not enough. So they don't turn the double play. But it is a G26. Let's see if the game is smart enough to get the runner out at second. Good. They do. So, all right. So we got runners in the corners. Howard is up. Howard's up. Runners in the corners. 1 out. Defense is going to play halfway. They're going for that double play. Howard is so far. He has had 2 hits so far in this series, 1 home run, 3 strikeouts, and a walk so far. And that is a 196, and that is going to be trouble. 196 is going to be a bloop double, and that's going to score Rollins. And it's also going to score Is it going to score? No, it's not going to score because you don't get the extra base on the blooper unless there's 2 outs. So it is going to be a 2-base hit, and run is in. Utley will move to third. Howard stays at second. It is 1-0 Phillies. Jason Worth is up. Again, defense halfway. And that is a 508. And guess what? We get to do all over again. Yes, we get to do another rare play. We didn't have any. Oh, there's actually... Oh, I didn't realize this. There's actually a chart for runners on first and seconds. Less than 2 outs. First and second and no outs. Runner on second. Runner on first. Runner on first with less than 2 outs. But there is no runner on first or second and third. So why is there no chart for runners in second and third? That's weird. This whole game is weird, I'm telling you. Alright, well, we're just going to go back to the main chart then, because I don't care. 321. 321. Batter strikes out looking and is ejected from the game for arguing with the umpire. Jason Worth, we're not going to have Are we going to have ejections? Are we going to have ejections? No. I would in a normal situation, but right now I don't feel like having to try to figure out who's going to be his replacement and everything else. So, no, I'm not going to do it. All right, two-way now. Back as defense, and can they keep the damage to the minimum here? 304, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. I love the sportscaster style description. Yeah. Albanez at the plate. Howard at second. Utley at third. And the pitch. 463. He's a right-hander. 463. 463. A right-hander is going to be a double. Oh, my God. It just keeps getting worse. It's going to be a double into right field. And there's going to be 3 runs scored in the first inning against Ubaldo Jimenez. And he's not having a very good time out here. And the Boobers are starting to come down already. Ibanez gets to second, and it's going to be Pedro Feliz. Pedro, 187, and that's going to be a bloop single, and with 2 outs, you get the extra base. So now it's going to be a bad D, and the runner at second is going to get 2. I bet you I don't even need to do that. I can just go boom, boom, and then put 2 stars. A single, 2 stars, and yes, and another run in. It's 4-0 Phillies. All this going on with 2 outs. Copper Circle, what is going on? Good evening to you, my friend. Runner at first is Feliz. Feliz has got no steals, so he cannot attempt. Ruiz, the 8th man to come to the plate. The Phillies already up 4-0. 495, and that's going to be more trouble. Oh, my gosh. No, it's not, actually. Ruiz, 495, is actually going to be a strikeout against a right-handed pitcher. I thought that was going to be another deep fly, but it's a strikeout to end the inning. So, Ubaldo Jimenez gives up 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first. Cliff Lee with a 4-0 lead here. As he takes the field, Carlos Gonzalez is up first. 675, 675. 675 is going to be a base hit single. So, looks like it might be a high-scoring affair here today. Gonzalez with the single. And now Dexter Fowler's up. Dexter Fowler has a 129. 329. 329 is a swing and a miss by Dexter Fowler. Dexter Fowler's a rookie in 2009, according to baseball. Todd Helton is up. 324. 324. And it's going to be a fly ball center field, deep to center field. Victorino way back. Almost out of the stadium back, but he's going to make the catch. And with 2 outs, it's Troy Tulowitzki time. Troy Tulowitzki, 328. He's going to strike out back-to-back strikeouts by Cliff Lee, and everything's going the Phillies' way after that first game of the series. The upstart Colorado Rockies coming to town, taking the first game against Philadelphia. Ever since then, it's been all Philadelphia who won Game 2, Game 3, and now up 4-0 in Game 4. We got the pitcher spot due up. The pitcher spot is going to have to be outsourced to this screenshot here. Just put it over there for now. It doesn't really matter. All right, so Jimenez comes back out for the second inning. A few people not very happy that he's going to be pitching here, but we'll see how he does. 329. 329. The contact rating for Cliff Lee is a 2. That's going to be a swing and a miss strikeout. And the Bronx cheers come out of the crowd as he gets a strikeout. 1 out. And now we can just remove that until the next batter or the next pitcher comes up. I need to print these cards out one of these days. I swear I'm going to do it. Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins, 129, 329. And that's going to be a base hit by Jimmy Rollins. So the hits continue. The hits continue. Shane Victorino is up. 478, right-hander, 478. It's going to be a ground ball hit to Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki over to Barmes. Barmes on to Hilton. Not in time. It's going to be a 6-4 put out at second. They cannot turn the double play. And so we will move to 2 outs here for Chase Utley. Chase Utley, 651. And that is just going to be simply a ground ball to Tulowitzki. He's going to go the short way to Barmes. And another 6-4 put out. And that's going to end the threat in the second. Nice inning there by... Now a nice bounce back inning by Ubaldo Jimenez. And we go to the second, Cliff Lee. And I need to move this out of the way. Thank you very much. All right, Cliff Lee against Garrett Atkins. Garrett Atkins, 550. That's going to be a check on the third baseman, but a 0 is going to be a good play by Feliz. I'm not even going to look it up. G5. That is Yorvit Tortorella. 103. 303 is a strikeout. Cliff Lee pitching a great game just like he did in Game 1. And now is Seth Smith with 2 outs. Seth to 621, make it 631. It's a fly ball hit off the end of the bat. Shane Victorino takes 2 steps to his left. He'll make the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the third. Cruising right along here in Colorado. The season on the line tonight for the Rockies. He'll be facing off against Ryan Howard. 275 against the lefty. 275. Lefty. 275. 75 is a swing and a miss. Howard way out in front of that curveball. Strike 3. That brings up Jason Worth, who was a little mouthy earlier with the umpire. Almost got thrown out. Good thing cooler heads prevailed, and he did not get thrown out of this game. 570. So that's going to be Seth Smith. In left field, he is a 6, and a 6 is going to be a double. 6 and 7 is a double. As he can't get to that one, Seth Smith can't get to it, and it's going to bounce into the bullpen over the wall for a 2-bagger for Jason Worth. Good thing he didn't get too mouthy with the umpire now. Raul Ibanez. 378. 378 is going to be an infield single again. That's the third infield single we've had in this game so far. And now the runners are at the corners again with 1 out. Defense back and going for the double play as Pedro Feliz is up. 660. 660 is a wild pitch, and that's going to score a run. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Wild pitch by Ubaldo Jimenez. Run comes in, and Ibanez takes second. We're going to repitch to Pedro Feliz here. 4-0-2. And against a right-hander, that is a 4-6er. Nobody's on first, so it's going to be a 4-3 put out. For the second out, but the runner moves to third. Ibanez at third for Carlos Ruiz. Pitcher on deck. Did they intentionally walk him to set up the pitcher? No, they're going to go after Ruiz. He's not a very strong hitter. They'll go after him. They don't want to just give him a free hit. 252. Right-hander. 2-5-2. Right-hander. It's a ground ball right back to Jimenez. Jimenez over to Hilton, and they'll get out of it without any extra damage being done. So we go to the bottom of the third. Cliff Lead is cruising right along. He's up against Clint Barmis. Barmis 462. I don't like how that 6 looks like a 9. 462. Lefty 462 is going to be a double into center field. A base hit double. 2-bagger. And now the pitcher spot. Ubaldo Jimenez is up. And Ubaldo is going to try a sacrifice, which means once again I need to go to my... to get my charts. I always forget that you need this stupid chart. Is this the chart? It's not the chart. And now I gotta find the chart. Is this the chart? Yes, there we go. Alright. There we go. He's going to try a little... He's going to try a... There we go. He's going to try a bunt. Alright, so we get to add all 3 dice plus his bunt rating. Jimenez bunting is an 8. He's a pretty good, solid bunter. 8 and 10 is 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 23. All runners advance. Batter out if The arm plus the dice is greater. Okay, Ubaldo Jimenez speed is a 0. So it, let's see, it was a 23, which went to third base. So that is Feliz. Pedro Feliz. What's his arm rating? At third base, he's a 3. So all these dice plus 3's got to be better than his run rating is it's got to be better than 10. Yeah, plenty. So he gets the runner out at first, but he does get to move the runner up. G5-3. And now the runner's at third. Barmis and Gonzalez is up. And Cliff Lee trying to buckle things down. Defense is going to come in. Defense is going to come in. They're going to come in. Are they going to come in? No. They're going to play back. They're going to play back. 4-18. 4-18. Fly ball to right field, but deep enough it's going to score the runner. It's going to be an F9 star. Does the runner get to come in on that? Let's see. No, the runner didn't. Okay, hang on. I gotta undo that last play. Let's try that again. F9, runner in third star. Let's do it that way. All right, we'll do it that way. So Marmis is going to come in, and it's a 5-1 ball game. And Gonzalez hits it deep enough there. Dexter Fowler's up. 5-8 is center fielder. 3 is probably going to be a good play. Let's check Shane Victorino. Yep, F8. F8, no advance. And it's going to bring up Todd Helton. No, I'm sorry. That's going to bring up the pitcher spot, as that is the end of the third inning. We're going to the fourth, boys and girls. Evaldo Mendes against Cliff Lee. Cliff Lee was going to obviously bat. 309. That's going to be a strikeout. I already know everything on the 3 column is going to be a strikeout. If you remember, oops. I could get rid of that. But if you remember here, Cliff Lee's contact is a 2, and you can see anything from 300 to 399. If you have a 2, 300 to 392 is going to be a strikeout. 393 to 399 is going to be a fly ball to center field. All right, good to know. So, 1 out, we go to Jimmy Rollins. Rollins. Here we go. Top of the fourth. 269. He is going to be a lefty. 269. Strikes him out. That was a fastball. 97 miles an hour. Nice pitch there by Jimenez. And now it's Shane Victorino time. 2 outs. 172, and he's going to walk. He's going to walk him. Shane Victorino. And he's going to bring up Chase Utley. 483. He is a right-hander. 483, and that is going to be hit well. Fowler back to the warning track and reaches up and makes a nice catch out there. Chase Utley gave it a ride, but just didn't have all of his Wheaties this morning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It is 5-1 Phillies trying to end the Colorado season here in Colorado. And Cliff Lee against Todd Helton, 172 is going to be a base hit. It falls in the big old triangle between Victorino, Utley, and Worth. No one can get to it. A little blooper off the end of his bat. That brings up Troy Tulowitzki now. Helton is got a very short lead there. Howard's not even keeping him on base. 421 against the lefties, a walk, and back to back. And now, hold on to your hats, boys and girls. The Rockies trying to make a little bit of noise. Trying to send this back to Philadelphia for Game 5. 2 runners on, nobody out here in the 4th. Garrett Atkins. 147 is going to be hit into right field. Jason Worth, not deep. Going to make the catch out there. And Yorvit Tortorella is coming up. 2 on, 1 out. 481, left-hander, and it's going to be a base hit. Single, and all the runners are going to take an extra base. Helton's going to come in to score. Tulowitzki moves to third, and it's now a 5-2 ball game. And still only 1 out. Tortorella with a good hit there. And Seth Smith now represents the tying run. Seth Smith, 169. And that is going to be a bloop single. It's going to fall in the big gaping hole. And no one can get to that one. And it's just going to be a 1 base advance for everyone on the blooper. But another run in for the Rockies. It's now 5-3 game. That brings up Clint Barmis, who's had a ground rule double. His shot went way out, bounced off the turf and over the fence. Barmis, here he goes. 475, left-hander. He's been hit by the pitch and the bases are loaded. Hit by pitch. And that brings up the pitcher spot. Oh, what do you do with the pitcher spot? With only 1 out and There, 1 out. You got 2 chances at it, but one of them's a pitcher. Do you pull the pitcher and try to go for some offense? With the bases loaded, I think they're doing it. They're going for it. They are going for it here. And it looks like, yeah, that's right, the Rockies are going to be taking a shot at this one here, as it looks like coming on the dugout and taking a few swings to get things ready is going to be Jason Gurley for your Rockies. Jason Gurley is coming in to pinch hit. Let's see, pinch hit, and here we go. It is going to be Jason oops, I grabbed the wrong one. It's going to be, is it the wrong one? I don't know. It's going to be Jason Giambi is who it's going to be. Not Jason Gurley. Jason Giambi. That makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it now, boys and girls? You don't bring a pitcher in to pinch hit for a pitcher. You bring in a big, fat power hitter that hits 2 home runs and bats 292 in 2009. Jason Giambi, that makes much more better sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does, boys and girls. Follow along with me now, if you're going to. Bases loaded. They need some offense, so they're pulling the pitcher, and Giambi comes in. Here we go. Cliff Lee. It is the lefty-lefty matchup, unfortunately, but you have to do what you got to do, and that's a 646 plus 10 for being at home, 656. It's going to be a ground ball. It's going to be down to Howard. Howard flips it over to Lee at first base, but that's going to advance the runners. So Giambi can't get much done on it as Howard keeps that in the infield. Limits the damage with 2 outs. It's now up to Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez so far in the series has got himself 2 hits in 12 at-bats. Batting 167 in this series against the Phillies with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 RBI. That's a 448 lefty. 448, and that is hit well to right. It is carrying. Back is Worth. He's looking up. No, he reaches up and makes the catch. And that will retire this side. We go to the 5th. And now we need a new pitcher. That's the other problem. Is now we need a pitcher. Not a belly itcher. And it's going to be Franklin Morales is going to come in. Franklin Morales coming in. Let's go by name. Franklin Morales. There we go. He's going to come in the 9th spot. Okay. All right, Morales in, and we go to the 5th. Franklin Morales, another lefty, facing off against the left-hander Ryan Howard. Lefty-lefty matchup, and let's see how Howard handles this. Is he 450 on the dot? 450 against the lefties, a swing and a miss strikeout. Good thing they brought him in against a right-hander. That was a base hit. Against a righty, so good managing by the Colorado Rockies. And now it's Jason Worth time. Worth is 1 for 2 in this game so far. It's a 5-1-3. That is going to be a pitcher check, and that is going to be a 1-3 put out over at first. As Morales does a nice job fielding his position. And now is Raul Ibanez. Raul, 5, and another rare play, and that's another pitcher, 1-2, and that's another good ground ball by Morales, who once again, 6-1-3. G1-3. And that was a great inning by Franklin Morales for the Rockies to calm things down after they got the bases loaded and couldn't put more up on the board. It is 5-4. Rockies down by a run. Cliff Lee against Dexter Fowler. 381. And that is going to be an E4 on Utley. It's going to be an E4 on Utley. That's interesting that he has that on his card. 380, you have to roll exactly 381, and you get basically you get an E4 on the second baseman, but that's interesting. So Cliff Lee with Fowler, Todd Helton is a 154, and that is a fly ball. It's hit out to Worth in right field. Not deep. Scampering back to first will be Fowler. That's Troy Tulowitzki now. Troy Tulowitzki, 394, and that is going to be a bloop ding double And once again, a bloop double only gets you 2 bases if unless there's 2 outs. And so that is going to be a 2-bagger. And Tulowitzki with a nice double. And now Rockies threatening to take the lead. Garrett Atkins. They're going to stick with their man, Cliff Lee. 162. And that is going to be a single. And Tulowitzki's being laid home. Their 2 runs come in. And that is going to be it for Cliff Lee. They were trying to get him through this inning, but no cigar. Cliff Lee is done as Jared Atkins delivers. And the Rockies have come all the way back and take the lead 6-5. Are you kidding me? So it is going to be who coming in? There is Ryan Madsen is going to come in for your Phillies. So, all right, defensive positions. Ryan Madsen is coming in the 9th spots. Okay. So Madsen in, Lee out. And the Rockies take a 6-5 lead. Runner first and still only 1 out. Madsen in. .163. And that's going to be ground ball to first. Unassisted is Howard. And the runner moves up. And now with 2 outs, Seth Smith. Runner at second, still in scoring position. 366. And that's going to be a hit to Utley. Utley looking and throws it to first and gets him by a step. But the Rockies have come all the way home to take the lead 6-5. Off a second bad pitching performance by Cliff Lee. He lost game 1 of the series, and now he's on the hook to lose game 4 of the series. Pedro Feliz, let's see if the Phillies can change that up now against Franklin Morales. Let's see, they have 2 righties coming up, so you know what? We'll pull in a right-hander. We're going to pull in a right-hander here. And Rafael Betancourt is going to be the right-hander that comes in. Rafael Betancourt is coming in. Here we go. So we're in the top of the 6th. 6-5's your score. Both teams deep into their bench here. 572. That's going to be out to left field, and that's going to be a good play. There's nobody that bad, I don't think. So Feliz is out. Carlos Ruiz. 551, and that's going to be a good play by Atkins again. And now with the pitcher spot due up, do you pull the pitcher? Madsen. Yeah, I guess you do. I guess you do. Yeah, I guess you do. All right. Looks like coming in to pinch hit is going to be Miguel Cairo. Miguel Cairo coming into the 9th spot to pinch hit against Betancourt. Cairo in. Oh, hey, what's going on, Captain? My daughter recently moved to an apartment 2 blocks from Coors Field. Oh, that's so cool. My daughter lives like 3 blocks from Wrigley Field. I've got pictures at the top of her building when we're up there. There's like a little living place that all the people can go and you can actually see right into Coors Stadium there. It's so cool. Or into Wrigley Field. Miguel Cairo against Rafael Betancourt. 403, and that is going to be ground ball hit to second, and inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Clint Barmas. 540, and how come I don't have... Oh, they need a pitcher. Right. They need a pitcher, not a Billy Itzer. Do. Oh my God. Like where? Like where's it? Where's his freaking card? Oh my God. How did I miss it? How did I miss it? Come on. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Scott Erie is going to come out. Scott Erie is coming out to pitch. And they rolled a 540, which is going to be played to second. And he's going to make the play, no problem. So that brings up Betancourt. And do they want him to pitch the 7th? They probably do. So they're just going to let him hit. 638, 648. And 648 is going to be ground ball this short. Rollins is going to make the play. And then they're up to Gonzalez with 2 outs. Bottom is 6. 324. And Gonzalez is going to strike out. And that was a quick 1-2-3 inning by Scott Erie. Holy crap, that was quick. All right, we got Jimmy Rollins here in the top of the 7th. Betancourt trying to get the 1-2-3 inning, 144. And that is a strikeout of Rollins. He likes that pitch. Good pitch there by Betancourt. Hope I need to move this out of the way. Shane Victorino, 212, turns into 412, and a 412 is going to be ground ball to shortstop. Tulowitzki to Helton. And Chase Utley. 496 right-hander, 496, and that's a fly ball to right. And it is a quick inning by Betancourt, and it was a good thing they let him bat. And we go to stretch time here. All right, everyone, let's get up and stretch. Use those muscles, the neck muscles, the shoulder muscles. Trust me, you will feel better when you hear all the crunching going on in your neck. If you're like me, you will enjoy the crunching going on in your neck. Okay. Woo! Bottom of 7, it is Fowler time. Scott Erie against Fowler. 224. 424, and he's going to walk Fowler to lead things off here in the bottom of 7th. He could try to get the jump. Todd Helton. And you know what? That's... Ooh, Jesus. This thunder outside is crazy going on right now. All right. They're going to bring in Chan-Ho Park. Chan-Ho Park is coming in to pitch against Todd Helton. Here in the bottom of the 7th, runner in first. Chan-Ho Park hold is a 9. He doesn't let anyone steal. 236 against the lefty. He's going to be a base hit. And Fowler's going to round second and head on over to third. So there's runners in the corners with nobody out. And Troy Tulowitzki coming up. They're going to play defense. Going for the double play. Going for the double play. 426. 426 right-hander. 426. And oh my gosh, they got it. 6-4-3 double play. It's going to score the run. But boy, that was a big play. Rollins to Utley to Howard. Run comes in, but that clears everyone else off the base. It's 7-5. Jared Atkins, good pitch there by Park to get Tulowitzki to ground into 6-4-3. 163, and he walked him. Ball 4. And it is Tortorella. Chan-Ho Park. Righty. 6-11, 6-21. It's popped it up. Utley calling everyone off. Get away. We go to the 8th inning. Betancourt is now tired. So it looks like they're going to pull in. They're going to pull in. They're going to bring in Joe Blemmel. Joe Blemmel's coming in to pitch. Here in the 8th, Joe Blemmel against Ryan Howard, the Big Boppers. The Phillies down by 2 after getting off that 4-0 lead. 595. That is going to be to Gonzalez, right field. Gonzalez, right field. Where's Gonzalez card? Right field, and that is a right field, and he rolled a 5, so that's going to be a good play by him. All right, Jason Worth. .646. Ground ball down to Adkins at third. No problem. And Raul Ibanez. 1. Oops. I think it was a 9 actually. 198, and that's going to be a bloop double. Another double. And now the tying run comes up to the plate. And I think I cannot bring him in yet. The Rockies trying to force game 5. Rockies trying to force game 5 in Philadelphia. And Matt Baselli. All right, we'll bring in another pitcher. Why not? Why not? What else do we got to do? Matt Baselli coming in. Here in the top of the 8th, Baselli against Feliz Navidad. 2 outs, top of the 8th. 461, right-hander. 461. Right-hander is going to be a base hit into center field. Only 1 base advance, though. That's going to put runners at the corners. And 2 outs, and it's going to be Carlos Ruiz. Big opportunity for Ruiz. Here we go. 324. And that's going to be an infield single. An infield single. Everyone moves up a base. And now the Phillies have the tying run in scoring position. And now they're going to have to pinch hit for Chan Ho Park, which means they're going to have to pull somebody else in. And it's going to be oh my God. How did these get so messed up? How did they get so messed up? It's going to be Greg Dobbs coming in to pinch hit. The left-hander, Greg Dobbs. It's going to come in and pinch hit. Gregory so far has had 2 at-bats. Looking for his first hit. He's got 2 strikeouts so far. Greg Dobbs for the Phillies. And he's a 394. And that is going to be hit to left field. A diving stop out there in left field is going to be an out. Oh my God, what a save there by Seth Smith. We thought that was going to fall in, and what a diving save to keep the Rockies in front 7-6. I thought that number was going to be a base hit for sure, but it wasn't. So we need a new pitcher for the Phillies. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Who is it going to be? I don't know yet. It's going to be... It's going to be Tyler Walker. Tyler Walker, it looks like. We'll bring him in. Right-hander. Here in the bottom of the 8th. 7-6 Rockies trying to get an insurance run here. Tyler Walker comes in against Seth Smith. 449. Right-hander 449. And that's going to be hit well. And it's off the top of the wall. And Smith rounds first, heading to second. That's going to be a 2-bagger. That brings up Clint Barnes. Trying to get that insurance run. Clint Barnes against Tyler Walker. 672. 672, make it 682. And that's going to be a base hit single, and the run's going to come in just like that. And now you're going to get another pinch hitter because you're going to bring your closer in the top of the 9th. So you might as well pinch hit for him. And it's going to be Eric Young. Eric Young is coming in here. Where's his card? Eric Young. And I'm going to get out Hudson Street because he's probably coming in to close unless they start blowing him out here. It's going to be Eric Young coming in to pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th. 8-6 Rockies trying to force Game 5 and send this back to Philadelphia. And Walker against Young. 148. And that's a fly ball out to left field. Abanya is going to make the catch. So we get back to the top of the order with 1 out. Carlos Gonzalez batting 143 in this playoff series. 1 for 3 in today. 479 right-hander. 479 righty is going to be hit well to deep center field. Victorino on his horse on the way back and is going to make the catch. That brings up Dexter Fowler with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 203 is against lefty. He's going to be a walk. It's going to be a walk. And that's going to keep things going for Todd Helton. 2 men on. Walker trying to get this last out for the Phillies and give them a chance in the 9th. 477 right-hander. 477 is a deep fly to right. Todd Helton, deep fly to right. That's, I think, our first deep drive tonight. Deep drive to right. He's a +4. I'm going to roll that again because it's on this edge. That is a, wow, 14 and 4 is 18, and that is, no. 18 is going to be an F9. I thought it was gone. I thought it was gone. It's not. It did the same thing that the, wow. That's happened several times. 14 and 4 is 18. You do not want an 18 when you're heading to right field. That is an out. Wow. The chances, I don't know. Wow, how that even happened. How did that even happen? Unbelievable. How did that even happen? Doug Hunt, what is going on, my friend? Good to see you. We're in the top of the 9th. The Phillies have a shot at this now, as it's going to be Hudson Street time. Hudson Street is coming in, boys and girls. It is all about the close. Save this and send it home. Send it to Philadelphia for Game 5. And it's going to be the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins, to lead things off against Hudson Street. Righty-lefty matchup. 129 is going to be hit. Down the line to Atkins. Atkins gets it in his glove. Throws to first. Got him. One away. Oops, I read the wrong card. Was this one? That would have been a strikeout. Didn't matter. It was still an out. Shane Victorino. 334. 3-3-4 is a base hit. Infield base hit by Victorino. Shane Victorino with the base hit. And that brings up Chase Utley. Utley has got 1 home run so far in this game, in this series. 4 strikeouts, a walk. 1 RBI, batting .267. Can he do it again? Chase Utley. 607, probably not with that rule. 607 is a swing and a miss, strikeout. And the Phillies are down to their very last out, and it's going to be Ryan Howard. 45 home runs in the regular season. So far in the postseason, only batting .214. He's got 5 strikeouts. He does have a home run and 3 hits in 14 at-bats. Ryan Howard trying to keep the Phillies season going. 465. Are you kidding me? Versus the right-hander, it's going to be hit to center field. Dexter Fowler moving back to the wall and makes the catch at the base of the wall. And Colorado is going to win this. And we are going to have Game 7. I'm sorry, well, it'll be Game 5. We are going to have Game 5 as we are going maximum in this world, in this replay. Of course we are. 2 good teams going at it, neither team wanting to give in. And we have us a 2-2 series tied, headed back to Philadelphia. And let's go ahead and keep this one. We're going to save and exit this. Yes, we are. And we can look at... if we go to month view, we can look at the month view. Colorado beat Philadelphia 7-5 in Game 1. Game 2... Phillies won 4-3. Game 3, the Phillies won 3-2. Game 4, the Rockies win 8-6. That means Wednesday. It's going to be a travel day, so it's going to be Wednesday. Is going to be Game 5, Colorado in Philadelphia. We're headed back to... wherever it is, somewhere. I got it. Oh, there it is. Citizens Bank Park, 2009. We're headed back to Citizens Bank Park, home of the Phillies, for Game 5. Now, obviously, in real life, this did not happen, so we're going to have lineups set up by me, which are probably going to be the same lineups they've been using the whole series. They haven't changed, but moving players up and down, they pretty much have used the same players. So I'm planning on doing that as well. Just use the same players. Probably just use the same lineup we just used in this game, because it'll make it very easy for me, because they're already in line. So that is Game 4. Season Ticket Baseball. Game 5 coming up next time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. It's fun. It's really fun if you do it on my channel. Anyways, thanks everyone. We'll see you all next time. Until then, Rockies force Game 5. We'll see you next time. Until then, we'll see you all down the line.